Sorry.
There've been 4 losses in your past 5 games. Obviously not the sort of run of form you want, mate. What's it going to take to turn it around against Perth this weekend?
Look, it's going to be a tough game. Perth are in great form. I think we just need to believe in ourselves. It's often tough when you have a bad run of form to pick yourself up and show that confidence. But I think we've been playing decent football the last couple of weeks. I don't think the scorelines necessarily reflected the games. So we're going to have to be at our best, maybe have a little bit of luck, and hopefully get the 3 points.
Mate, you're obviously an experienced player. You've played overseas in a couple of countries and probably been through form slumps like this before. What is the key to turning it around? Do you stick to your core principles, or is it about doing something different to try and spark some sort of reaction?
I think it's about sticking together as a team. In my experiences, sometimes when you go through these form slumps, people start pointing fingers and kind of look too far ahead of themselves and get a bit worried about the future. But we just need to stick together and just fight for one another. We're going over there probably expected not to win, but within the group we're confident we can beat any team. But we just need to be at our best and show the confidence that we're a good side, because we are a good side.
How is that morale then? There's no finger pointing just yet, or how's the squad's morale?
It's good considering. Obviously, a few boys are a bit down because it's only natural when you. Is that Mike? When you lose a few games, but we're a tight knit group. We've had success in the past together. We've gone through form slumps as well. So the morale's still pretty good.
Are you feeling the weight of injuries, international duties? Do you feel that squad that's been tested just almost too much?
We still have plenty of depth in the squad. I mean, it's a big loss having Teresi out, and it's unfortunate to have Toure away. While it's still good for his career to be with the national team, but we still have good players coming back. Having Riley back last week was a massive bonus for us, and I think Christian and Miko not too far away as well, and they're going to be massive pluses for us.
Just on that, Miko, I believe he's been back sort of training this week. I don't believe he's been named in the squad. How sort of close do you think he is to making a return, and if and when he comes back, how much of a boost would his presence be?
I'm not sure he's playing this weekend, but I think he's probably a week away. He's been back to full training for a couple of weeks now, but he was obviously sidelined for most of his, or if not the whole season. He's a massive boost for us. He's got so much experience. He's kind of that hard and tough midfielder that we could use at a time like this. Somebody who can kind of get down and dirty, and he's also got the experience and the leadership that we need at a time like this.
I think it's only 1 clean sheet so far this season. Obviously, most of the games you're sort of creating chances, even scoring goals. But defensively, do you think is there a problem there? That the fact that you sort of can't keep those clean sheets this season?
I guess so. I mean, every game you want to get a clean sheet. We don't go out there intentionally trying to concede goals. So we really need to tighten up at the back, especially with set pieces. We've conceded way too many set pieces this season. But we do play attacking, free-flowing football. We haven't. We've also scored in every game we played. But I think it's key to tighten up at the back, and it's much easier to win a game when you don't concede.
How frustrating is it conceding those set pieces? I mean, that's sort of meant to be your bread and butter, and they call it a coach killer, I guess, because they're the things that you can actually work on at training. So what do you put the amount of goals conceded?
It's incredibly frustrating. Just a combination of how we set up and maybe a bit of lack of focus at times. But it's something we can rectify. It's not like we're. On the one hand, it's a shame that we concede soft goals like that. On the other hand, it's not like we're getting played off the park and conceding goals that we can't rectify, I guess.
Just a word on the Glory. They obviously had a bit of a slow start to the season. I think they've won 4 in the bounce now. What makes them such a dangerous proposition, particularly at home, to come up against?
Just incredibly well drilled. They've had their style of play for the last couple of years under Popper, and they've got really good individual players. But if we can nullify those players and play our brand of football, I think we're good enough to beat them.
Last one, Josh.
Just on your own form, Ben, you've had some standout games this year. Especially think back to the Central Coast game. As a small senior player of the squad, do you feel like you're opposing yourself in every game in the same way, or do you feel it's ebbed and flowed a bit this season?
I definitely wouldn't say I've had standout games every game. Put it down to a few things when you play well and when you don't, but at a time like this, I do want to stand up and be one of the important players and put my mark on the game.